By now, you should have coated your screen with emulsion and stored it in a dark room for a day. Let's make the design now. Remember, we are making the most difficult silk screening project, a Cmyk halftone. Cmyk refers to the colors cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Don't ask why black is K, I don't know. A halftone is a mathematical, artistic technique that simulates value while only using one color. The varying sizes of dots in the array tricks your brain into thinking there are a bunch of shades. When we combine these two aspects, we are able to create a full color image for screen printing while only using 4 screens instead of hundreds for every shade. Designing can be a struggle for many people. It definitely is for me, but I try not to listen. For now, take a color photo of anybody, preferably on a white background. I got this image of Denzel Curry. The next step is to bring the image into Photoshop. Start by opening a new document. Make sure the document is in Cmyk format. Bring in your full color image and begin to remove the background with the quick selection tool. If you need to, right-click on your image and hit rasterize, and then delete the background. Make your image brighter using brightness and contrast. Finally, posterize your image. Pick like 20 levels, doesn't really matter. Flatten your image into one layer. Go to your Channels tab and hit Split Channels. If you don't have these 5 layers, you've done something horribly wrong. Your document should be replaced by 4 new grayscale documents. These are your cyan, magenta, yellow, and black layers. These are 4 examples of different screen angles. A screen angle is just a pattern that each of the halftones have to follow for them to overlay on each other perfectly and show every color. There are others too, but I'm going to use the top right example. Pause or come back when you create it. Go to Image Mode Bitmap. Make sure you pick Halftone Screen under the Method tab. Since this is the cyan layer, we'll be using 15 degrees. You can play around with the frequency as well, but 19 should do it. Take note of the auto-generated names of the documents. Go back to the screen angle slide to decide the angles of your halftone dots. It will correspond to the color of the document title. After you're done with the 4 layers, now would be a great time to add registration marks. A registration mark is a symbol you add into your design in the same place on every layer. For this project to work, each layer has to be printed exactly on each other, and you will need registration marks for this reason exactly. They could be whatever you want. I'm using this one. Have enough where you're certain you can't screw it up. 4 should be good in various places. Copy and paste them into each document to make sure that they land in the same place on each one. You should buy either Inkjet or laser printer transparencies from Apollo, depending on the kind of printer you have. If you don't have a printer, buy the laser printer one. You can take it to Staples and they may even print it for free. Otherwise, print all 4 layers out on your transparency film at home. Now we need to burn the designs into the screens. For this, we need a makeshift exposure unit. Make 2 stacks of milk crates with a glass pane as a bridge in between them. Take a 500-watt light bulb and a housing for it and place it in between. Lay your transparency on top of the glass pane so it is facing the right way when looked at from the top down. Tape it down. Take one of your dry screens and make the flat end touch your transparency. Grab a book that nobody cares about and place it in the middle as weight. Turn on your light bulb. Look underneath to make sure your design is laying flat. As the light bulb gets very hot, make sure to have a fire extinguisher nearby. Mine went bad in 2003. Have your design burning for 9 minutes and shut the light off promptly. Remove the screen and take it to a bathtub or shower. Keep it under the water for a little while. Scrub with your hands if you need to. You should be able to see your design. Tap it off. Once you have finished with all 4 of your screens and the emulsion is hardened around them, you are ready for the last phase. Thank you for joining me.